right in the middle of that is the blue boat of Anderson. 244.
That's Rebecca Mann.
Is Mann.
Anderson in the blue boat, strong.
Barrios hopefully can get to Anderson, but it doesn't look like she will.
Estefania Fernandez. But it's the blue boat of Melina Anderson who is setting the pace.
Kahalmi is going to go to the front. We've got another red boat somewhere of Kisley. She's just outside Rebecca Mann. There she is in shot. She's got to get round Rebecca Mann to Kahalmi, and that's going to be a tough one because Rebecca Mann is strong. Kisley's going to make it though. She's ahead of Mann now, and she'll just squeeze her in gently. Mann has to settle for the V-wash. All nicely done, all well organised, falling back onto the Italian there. That's Zironi.
Record of participants.
Zironi in all sorts of trouble there.
Yeah, it was really exhausting. I had to do my best. And
let's catch up with our new world champs and Stefan.
I managed to arrive first in first position, and it's my first time in this short distance, and I think it could be better.
And the silver was to you, I think. And how was the race for you?
The race was very hard. I have problem on the first portage, but the next distance I come to the France, and I do this. And congrats for another athlete.
Yeah, congratulations, Mathieu Borchel, a wonderful silver medal. And you stayed well together with Mathieu.
Yes, it's my first medal in a senior race. I'm very happy, and congrats to all the athletes. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a fantastic race, and congratulations to an amazing bronze medal.
Thank you.
Applause.
So Stefan chatting to the big three
once
in the
again.
race, which has just been completed on the water.
So we've got Kisley, we've got Anderson, we've got
Kahalmi at the front.
Got Ray from Portugal. She was good in the heats. And this is going to come down to this first run to break this up just a little bit. Got the Spaniard there, Fernandez. And Rebecca Mann. That's your front six. In the background there in the green boat, Beddocks to her right is Rosa. But here's your big six, and just behind them could be Mileva of Czech Republic. That gap's opening. Kahalmi taking it in. She came to the left side of the pontoon every journey last time, so she'll take Kisley. Oh no, Kisley's going to go to the front now. Oh, see, they're already coming out for the pontoon. So Hungarians either side. That could be a plan just to keep and the Swede from getting out first. They failed if they were going to do that.
Anderson's out quickly and running.
Kisley has a lot of running to do here to catch that. And she's being held up by her teammate. This looks ominous. Melina Anderson has got distance on the two Hungarians.
That is class from the Swede she puts in. It's a great quick put in.
And that's game over.
That could be a race-defining portage, that. Great athleticism from the Swede. Ran it hard. And she's gone clear. Can she gun it alone from here, Ivan?
Yeah.
If she can replicate what she did in the heat.
Comfortable out the front there.
If anything, she's same again. She's going to land up planning to do exactly what she did in the heat. She's shown she's got the wherewithal to do it, even against a field that includes Kisley.
Two Hungarians and Rebecca Mann, second, third, and fourth. Hungarians are going to have to work together. To be fair, yeah, they should have managed that portage a lot better. Kahalmi was in Kisley's way.
They were climbing over each other.
Yeah. They're one each side. They had control coming into the portage, yet they still let Anderson out first. Now they're fighting to get around the corner. It's a bit of a mess. with those two. I think Kisley's already given up the chase, and yeah, it is game over.
Early on in lap 2, and Melissa.
So nothing decided yet when we talk about the medals, but you can see now wonderful view with Melina Andersson, Sweden. Melina Andersson je tu, kao što smo već rekli, pobjedila je ona, znači brani svoju titulu iz Deje u Danskoj to bilo prošle godine. A tu je Vanda Kislik koja je prošle godine u Slavskom Brodu uzela zlato na Europskom prvenstvu, a tu je Melina Andersson.
So Anderson moves away smoothly, confidently, and the body language from the two Hungarians behind is not of a chasing group. They're just going round. It's Ray, not, I thought it was the Australian, but it's Ray of Portugal with the two Hungarians. I thought it was Rebecca Mann, but it's not. It's Maria Ray of Portugal. There's your winner though, Anderson, 36 meters ahead already. And
well, Thursday is going to belong to her by the looks of it. She's been peerless. She's been just a cut above.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed, a little bit surprised.
We know Vanda Kisley's got what it takes to grind back on here. Does she have the appetite to do it right now?
I'm saying no. I mean, she's letting Kahalmi do it at the moment.
Well, I think the only hope of upsetting the gold would be to rotate the pull and work together. But this is lap 2. They need to start making headway into that lead and putting pressure on her.
It's so hard though when she's so comfortable out the front. She doesn't have doubt when she's at the front. I think she has doubt if she's not at the front. And once you've got someone who paddles that well, who's confident, paddling in a comfort zone of their own, yeah, it's super hard to catch up.
Kahalmi leading the chase with Vanda Kisley sitting on her wave. It's not
insurmountable.
It's not out of reach, but it's going to need a big effort, and it's going to need some collaboration between the two Hungarians.
If Kahalmi's closing gently, Kisley could be waiting till the gap shrinks to a point where she can close it in one massive effort rather than a long trawl. But they're going to have to do it fairly soon. Ray in a spot of bother off the back of the Hungarians now. Hungarians working hard. She's going to try and get up behind Kahalmi on that half feet. She's still climbing at the moment. Anderson looking good out the front.
Vanda Kisley is a wily paddler. She's an astute tactician.
The gap's still manageable.
It is manageable.
It's smaller than it was half a lap ago.
It's going to need... There she comes. Kisley's now coming down to the left. Is this an opportunity? Anderson is out. She's so clinical on the portages. Yeah. Kisley's out. It's clumsy, it's slow, and she's going to head up onto the portage in third. And the lead opens further for Melina Anderson.
She runs so well. This time Kisley has run past Kahalmi. Melissa Johnson there, just coming into her portage as Anderson leaves.
Super smooth put in, she's away. The boat hardly stops moving as it hits the water. Two Hungarians putting in together. Final lap.
Ray still hanging in there with them, but not for long by the look of it.
So Kisley's gone on her own to try and close out that deficit.
Just ended up on her own, I think. Kahalmi was just a bit slower on the portage. I don't think Kisley believes that gap's closable as it stands. Kahalmi seems to be almost stronger on the water.
Kahalmi's catching her as they go into the turn.
Yep.
Anderson with a 6 boat length lead as they turn at the top of the course on the final lap. The Swede just duplicating the form she showed in that heat, where she can rocket to the front and just keep her foot on the pedal for the duration of these 3 laps. Kisley's never, ever going to quit on you. Look at that determination on her face. If she has to take up the pull on her own the whole way, she'll do it. But that gap is a tough one to close out in 1 lap. Particularly up against Anderson, who's got a sniff of a win, and a significant win at that.
She's got the look of someone who does an awful lot of miles by herself.
And backs herself,
Yeah.
believes in herself.
Yeah.
Wanda Kisley and Meskohalmi. That gap is opening, Ivan.
Yeah.
Anderson charging away alone is Can opening a lead, which is going to, in all likelihood, set her up for a gold medal here.
Kahalmi 4th last year. She'll be pleased with the medal, I'm sure. It could be her first senior singles medal for Kahalmi. There's your winner.
Great drone shot. It's a distant race for 2nd and 3rd.
Ray hanging on to 4th there. She's got a big gap behind her. She's going to do that, and that's a solid result for her too. 4th place in a senior women's world championship. A lot of people would take that. It always feels a bit rough when you get it yourself, but this field has been strung out dramatically.
Kisley Kohalmi just failing to make any impression on that lead. That body language just oozes confidence and self-belief. Nothing is going to stop me now. She has the luxury of going around these turns, and she will flip her look over her left shoulder at some stage, I'm sure, just to confirm that she's got this cavernous lead. Be premature to start daydreaming and celebrating, but she's done all the hard work. Round the last turn. She's staying out of the moving water on the right, which makes perfect sense. Rock star performance from the Swede. It's going to put a gold in the swag bag for Team Sweden, and I know that they'll cherish that and use that as motivation going into the next 3 days of competition.
Hungary 2 and 3. They're adding to their medal tally, but I'm sure they would have liked to have won this one. Anderson's so hard to catch.
Ivan, psychologically, that's a hammer blow going into the long course races.
It was the same last year, wasn't it? She won last year. Kisley was 2nd. It's a tough one. It is a tough one.
Please get ready for the last start of the day. This is going to be the start of K1 men's short race.
Melina Anderson proudly sporting the blue and yellow of Sweden as she heads back into the river.
Taking on Kisley.
Yeah.
And looks like she's going to win that battle as well. Kahalmi potential 2nd place here from Kisley.
It's 20 strokes to the line for Melina Anderson as Sweden, they are closing the gap. She has no reason to get jittery right now. She's done all the hard work and thoroughly deserves the gold that's heading in her direction. Melina Anderson, gold for Sweden.
Kahalmi
Silver.
2nd and Kisley 3rd. Kahalmi had the best chase on Anderson on that 2nd lap. They got quite close, but not close enough. It's a long time, I think, since Kisley's been beaten by another Hungarian.
Kisley doesn't often get a bronze.
No. Fernandez and Mann, next 2 over the line.
That's a great performance from Rebecca Mann. gracious and defeat Van der Kisley.
Melissa Johnson across with Milova. That's a good result for her. Then the Italian.
Zeroni.
Then Bedek. Then Rosa. Rosa mixing it with the seniors for the first time. It is a step up coming from junior to senior. It's a tough step to make. Barrios really didn't shine today. Winter
Foray. Riosa and Hostrup.
But it's a Rosa Kemp from New Zealand, finished Barrios, Foray, Hostrup, not Winter, sorry, from Denmark.
Caroline
Messed that
Fink.
up. Riosa from Estonia, Fink next from Germany, then Svakova from Slovakia, and then Kretzer from Australia is the last across the line this afternoon. But great performance to be in that final, mixing it with the big guns.
Game on women's progress, ladies and gentlemen, it's 15 minutes remaining to the last.